Good afternoon, fellow Steemians and hunters. Some news today from Steemhunt, which is immediate as of today. Two big changes, which I'm really for one of them, which is to get rid of the whole influencer team. Not because of the people behind the team, but just because it kind of felt like that was being manipulated for me in terms of the top X amount of people. You just saw the same names there all the time. And to be honest, a lot of those products were pretty lame. I will say it like that. Quality of a product is subjective to the person, right? So if you don't have any experience with a product, or you've never used it, or you never come across it, I know a few people in the past have said, if you don't physically hold the item, how can you possibly review it? And so got confused with Review Hunt when that launched compared to Steam Hunt. So I welcome all of these changes for Steam Hunt. I mean, I say all, there's only two of them. They're changing the upvoting. That's going to be reduced from the top 100 down to the top 50. Hopefully that will change the amount of Steam that gets sent out for voting, but also maybe it will just push people to put better stuff up, I'm hoping, instead of drones and kid apps and things like that. It seems to have lost its, I mean, it has been going now for like a year and a half. It seems to have lost its, I don't know, there's a quality part that's been missing for a long time, and unfortunately, because our content guidelines got changed so many times, we removed the cool and the new and a load of bunch of other stuff because it all became really subjective, and it led to a bunch of arguments in terms of, well, do you think this is cool because of XYZ? And so it ended up with just people submitting all kinds of stuff. So who knows? Anything that's a change is better for me. I like the idea of the change. And I like the idea that all the influencer stuff has been pulled as well. So there's no triple up voting of a particular thing that you find. Because I think also what was broken about that is the idea of if something's not doing well, just push it to the top, even if it wasn't a cool or popular product, was kind of where there was a communication breakdown. Like somebody who's never bought a lot of products, or somebody who's not a tech enthusiast, wouldn't necessarily know what was a quality drone compared to a cheap drone. We don't want to be pushing $25-50 drones in the top 10 when you want the DJI Pro 2 Hasselblad camera, which has got the best gear on it that most geeks who are doing drone footage would probably go for, and they would expect to see that in the top 10. So I don't know, I'm all for these changes. I know there's a bunch of different changes coming. I'm sure it's in line with all of these dApps applying for delegation renewals again, and be interesting to see how all that plays out in the next few months. It feels like Steam did a couple of years of kind of onboarding, getting awareness through bloggers, and now they're deciding who they want around, who they want to call, who they want to keep, and who will play the game kind of thing. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, anything that's a change on the front end to make Review Hunt look more attractive to clients coming in, the better. I think Review Hunt is an incredibly powerful tool if it gets to mature. And so anything that influences Steam Hunt side of things will have an impact on the Review Hunt side. So let's see where it goes. Hopefully these changes will make a difference. That's it for me today. I just wanted to give you a bit of a heads up and have a look at it. If you haven't, I've put the link to the blog post at the bottom of this post as well. I will catch up with you soon. Take care. Bye. Drifting slow.